Проверка связи. Проверка связи. Похоже, работает. Давно Greedfall не запускал. Думаю, это говорит о том, что игра не очень интересная, по крайней мере, на компе. Но все-таки хочется с ней закончить. Попробую по сюжету пробежаться, так сказать. Да, по сюжету. Говоря о сюжете, ну, начинается она так, как будто будет какое-то интересное приключение на острове, там, в поисках лекарства или чего-то такого. Но по сути тут больше так сторонние вещи, типа дипломатии. Хотелось бы это все отбросить. Да, дипломатию и побочные квесты приятелей вот этих всех. Не такие они интересные. Так. Ну вот, видимо, да, основной сюжет. Да, уже совсем плохо помню, чем я занимался. Да и управление опять забыл. Так, удар. Пинок. Нашел. Ладно, вроде понятно все. Артем говорит, что я зря магию не стал выбирать. Все эти пороховые пушки так себе, ничего интересного. Ну и не знаю. Мне наоборот как-то тяготит больше ко всяким мушкетерам. По крайней мере, здания этого времени как-то намекают на тот уровень прогресса. И вот хочется то же самое как-то повторить. А колдовство — это все выдумки. Как будто бы. Ну ладно.
Greetings! Do you want to travel without tiring yourself out? My caravan goes through all the cities. So, where should I drop you?
Thanks, but I'd rather walk.
Это не то, чтобы хорошо, я просто не понимаю, куда мне надо. И здесь нельзя отдалить карту. Может... А, вот, нашел.
Greetings! Do you so?
Thanks, but I'd rather walk.
Он даже не везет куда надо. А мог бы, наверное, высадить по дороге. Бандиты какие-то. А я не могу в мусор поместить. Что-то выбросить справку. Ну ладно. Пять часов 51 минута. Да, это не скоро. Эй, бля. Короче, это все тоже нахер. Пойду прям по тропинке, не сворачивая. Хотя там опять какие-то медведы-барсуки. Наверное, придется свернуть.
We are arriving in my mother's village. Bed rice. There are wild beasts around. We must be careful.
Да, я и хочу их обойти.
The red spears know how to defend themselves, but we must be careful on the way there. Так, ну и кого вы съели, медведи? Непонятно. Фермера какого-то. Даже лутать не хочу. This is where the spears of all past warriors are gathered. The branches are reclaimed by the tree and bring strength to the village.
Ну чё, как скажешь.
Who do you think you are? By what right do you enter the home of our queen?
I am
Принцессу
emissary
привел.
of the congregation of merchants. I have come to meet your leader.
Come now, Arwant, you are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekidn Nadagais only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them and avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off. In order to go towards Didekidn Nadagais, we must follow the path leading toward the heights into the forest.
Иногда эта игра первый Fable напоминает. Строением уровней. Да, только строением уровней. Там тоже такие коридоры с псевдооткрытым миром. Впрочем, это не только в Fable было и в Ведьмаке похоже. В первом. Так, тут подняться нельзя. Это что, вот так что ли обходить все? Может, я через заросли все-таки ломану? Хорошо. Соберу лут. Зря, что ли, возвращался. Блять, опять. Да ёпта. И пати хочет драться, и медведи. Дикари спешить помогать не спешат. Ну, кажется, проход есть.
Wait. You should go left here. It's a more difficult path, but it's much shorter.
Look at the tracks. They chose to take the path on the right, it would seem.
Before a battle, it makes sense that they wanted to avoid a path with more danger.
If it is dangerous, let's not risk braving it when time is against us.
We risk meeting a great many beasts. But if we follow the warriors, we risk catching up with them too late to sway them.
Да, убьем зверей. Конечно же. А, типа, вот короткий путь, вот длинный. Отлично. Я коротким и хотел.
Thanks for listening to me. I fear my mother may have already thrown herself into the battle.
Это для страстки, чтоб знали, что мы идем. Мы же спешим, значит, лутать не будем. Удар, прыжок, удар, прыжок. Прям как в Dark Souls. Иди, тут матрица началась. И хентай.
You are too late, Ciara. Mother has fallen, and we are defeated. No, no, no. This is not fair. I am so sorry. Who is this woman? She resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigdi.
I'm the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants. I am sorry for your loss.
The congregation? And what side are you on in this war? Those that massacre our people? Isel, calm down. You know that Mother sent me to seek out allies. You show up when the fight was nearly over. Was this part of your plan?
Я уже жалею, что мы коротким путем пошли.
They must make honorable amends.
Хранить
We got here
будем.
as fast as we could, I assure you. And we have fought by your side. Listen, after a battle, whether lost or won, the elders say that we must return the dead to the earth.
And tend to the wounded. She is right, Iselt. This is no time to continue the fight. Truly spoken. You are right, and you know our traditions. I feel weak.
You need to return to the village and care for your wounds. We will watch over the others.
Thank you. I'll see you again, Ciara. Thank you for soothing her anger. We must tend to the wounded now. And find my mother. Or her body, if she is indeed dead.
Look at this massacre. How?
Find her banner. It bears the symbol of our clan.
These ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place again?
Мы раненых будем добивать.
A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes, it means ruins of the first guardian.
I would like to dig around a little on the site. We might be able to unearth clues as to who actually built them.
Over there, I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure.
Ты, ну и куда она указала?
You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Armand. He will take care of you.
Так я не пойму, мне дальше-то куда? По меткам бегать или что? Так я пробегал тут 2 раза уже.
Find Armand. He will take care of you.
Ну, нечестная игра респает вот как бы их по очереди. Я понимаю, что это для драматизма какого-то. Я же проходил мимо, как можно было такое пропустить?
Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Armand. He will take care of you.
Из-за дыма еще ни черта не видно. Ну, кажется, я на верном пути. Вон и маркер.
I beg of you, help me.
Still you dare to breathe. How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
Siora!
Давай,
Need some help?
мочи. Может, игра быстрее
They
закончится.
took her. The Queen.
Не, ну, наверное, после этих слов можно было бы и
We
остановить.
must find her. I will not leave her to their whims.
If your mother is in the hands of the bridge, they'd have taken her to their closest camp.
Promise me that we will do everything we can to bring her back.
Так, а чё с выжившими-то? Хотел сказать, что эти поля жутко похожи друг на друга, но это реально то же самое поле. Походу никто не уцелел больше. Так, это вообще что, короткий путь, что ли, какой-то? Коротким путем идти мне не надо. Квест не закончится, пока я не найду еще одного. Или пока он не помрет. Ну, сюда же указывает. Это уже Красный лес. Тут я следов битвы не вижу. Район поисков найти выживших. Обошел уже все, ну. Может, еще раз тут посмотреть. Да, счет пошел на секунды. Так нет, тут никого. Ну черт с ними. Это был какой-то выстрел вверх. Из мортиры, что ли? Навесиком стрелял. Так, ладно.
images on these walls.
Let's get closer.
А, тут что ли?
This is the first time I've seen these drawings so closely.
You have never come here. You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that they could create something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Of those who built these lodgings, that my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend of the Kid and the Daige.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil. The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and death. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of Rat, and the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become Almanawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. A people from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more nor anyone else to find here. I must report all we've learned to Constantine.
Рассказать-то можно, а мы будем искать и мамку там. Если это не основной сюжетный квест, то нет, наверное. Ну что, углубляемся. Да. Другой путь может быть? Взорвать что-нибудь? Нет? Так, я могу пробежать просто. В бою нет.
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
Да, напомню, почему я тебя таскаю до сих пор. Был же курт какой-то. В первом же лагере заменю парика. Походу лагерь неподалеку. Надо тут осмотреться. Нету ничего, ладно. Как бы хрен с ним. Не очень-то и хотелось. Так, ты.
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
Да, конечно, ты можешь уйти отсюда нахер.
I must leave you.
Так, а что у меня по снаряжению? Посмотрим быстренько. Ну, урон повыше. Наверное, его и надо давать. Я был уверен, была кнопка «Продать весь хлам». Но что-то не видно. Так, у него есть пушка. Хотя вряд ли у него пушка.
What do you seek?
I need to be going.
Так, погоди, а что я тут делаю? Мне просто расспросить его надо, что ли?
Can you tell me something about your beliefs?
We believe that we are part of an everything, and that life depends on our
Skip.
strength is drawn, and that which
Скип,
anything
скип.
I
О,
need to be
этого
going.
достаточно. Класс.
Good day. Are you the wise man of this village?
Burt tir dumad renaikse. I am the Donegad. Yes.
I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
The people of your island are constantly asking questions, yet reject any answers that displease them. Questions have no value when one already claims to know the answers.
But
It is your case. You believe you know the answers. You seek only their echo. Answer your own questions. At least then the answers will please you, and we shall be done with your foolishness.
that is not what I...
Qua awelemseg. May your answers fill your day with bounty.
Да, мудрый человек. Ох, я надеюсь, мне не придется реально со всеми разговаривать. Но этот вроде молится, значит ничем не занят.
Even your thoughts are loud and break my face.
You have a strange stare, Renaikse. Leave me alone.
Ernaikse ya toiga quajesa de elobeis.
Birtir to Mad Renaikse.
Good day.
Do you want something?
Could you answer a few questions?
Questions. It is a word that you adore. Let us play a game. If you answer my questions, I will answer yours.
If it is the only way to get answers, then let's play.
I am pleased. We will have fun. But beware, no lies. What name is given the place from where you come?
I come from Serene, a grand city on the continent of Gakane.
Really? It is possible that you come from there, but I believe that this is not your land. Your turn.
This is a delicate question. But would you know anything about a demon?
A demon? I think that is what the bright and shiny mind shakers call the spirits, no? There are spirits everywhere. In you and in us, in each tree, in each spring. There is not only one. I cannot tell you more if you are not more precise in what you seek. Let's try something else. Are you on Olmenawi with your land? Or did you inherit your link from your parents?
I am not bound. Or at least I haven't done anything in particular to bind myself.
Then it was your parents. One of them at least must have been Donegad. Your turn.
Tell me about the missionaries that came here.
The Moine Shakers came here to our home and tried to convince us to abandon our ways. No one wanted to listen to them, so they finally decided to leave. I suppose that they were full of disappointment, or angry, or simply tired. And then the others arrived. The woman is truly strange. She is aggressive and spies on us at every turn.
I would prefer that she lives as well. It was fun. More than with a woman who makes light. She did not want to play.
Leave me be! Can't you leave us alone?
Traitor.
Но они говорить не хотят.
Birtir to Mad, an Almanawi. What do you want?
What can you tell me about your rituals?
Our rituals? Nothing. Nothing at all. They do not concern me. I am not a Denegad. Even you should be able to tell that. Why you bother me with these questions? I am only a gatherer. Go and bother someone else.
You're different from the others. What is your role in this village?
Different? Why?
Well, for one, you answer me when I speak.
You others, when we don't answer you, you start digging for answers everywhere else. I am a gatherer. I hunt a little. I do my part for the life of the village.
What can you tell me about the beliefs of your
Он
village?
вроде сказал, что свой маленький вклад в жизнь деревни делает. Но я не увидел этого в субтитрах.
Our beliefs are the same as those of the other clans. We believe in the earth that carries us and feeds on our dead, in the rain that quenches us and drowns us, in the beasts that feed us.
Блять, я это уже в пятый раз, по-моему, слушаю.
I do not know what more I can say to you. Everyone shares these beliefs.
Tell me about the missionaries that came here. Those who wear the symbol of the sun on their clothing.
When they came, they spoke about their bright and shiny god. They told us we were wrong, said that nature was just nature, and not to be worshipped. These men know nothing. We ignored them. They finally left, and then the woman came to us.
Я не могу тебя слушать уже. Все. Так, до свидания. Я уже и забыл, что за деревней стоит баба в рясе.
Anything new?
No. The investigation has gone stale. The villagers won't even engage in conversation with me now. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you.
I managed to exchange a few words with some villagers, but they don't seem all that keen to talk.
And did they tell you anything worth sharing?
I know a little more about their beliefs. They worship nature and do not intend to change. It is certainly different from the luminous faith, but it's hardly demonic worship. Yet there is something strange about this village. One of the villagers that spoke with me seemed truly worried. On edge, even.
I think I know of whom you speak. A man always looking over his shoulder. He often sneaks out of the village like a thief. I attempted to follow him, but he always eludes me. I tried to get into his hut to see if he was hiding anything, but someone was always there.
Then we should give it a try. Perhaps we'll fare better.
That man was looking uneasy. He must be hiding something. Maybe in his house.
He doesn't look inclined to let us in. We'll have to distract him.
We could break one of his pots. That would keep him busy. Or we could ask for help.
I can pretend to be clumsy, but we'll have to be fast, and it will only work once.
Go away, Renaigse. You are not welcome in my home.
Так я не могу просто ему ничего сказать, что ли? Где та игривая баба? Вот она.
Do you want something?
Might I ask you a few questions about the villagers?
More questions? You really like this game. You really do.
If we could avoid...
Very well. But be brief then, because it is not good fun.
What can you tell me about that man down there? I spoke to him and he seemed nervous.
Don't hold it against him. The people of the light have already questioned us. That makes him distrustful. He is a man of few words, but he is devoted to the village and listens to the Dene God with great attention. He is a gatherer, but everyone knows he wants to become the next Voglendijk, the next servant of Dene God.
Where does this man live?
Down there. His dwelling is right in front of my own.
I would like to take a look inside.
What? Why would you want to do that? It is his home.
Зачем
You have nothing
я
to
это
do there
говорю?
if you are not invited.
I really need to go inside. I must verify something. If you can help us...
This request is strange. I know it is for you as well. But we must prove that the suspicions cast upon our village are not true. These people of Teleme will not give up their search without this.
Very well. I shall distract him, but be discreet and very quick. And be respectful of what you find there. Be good.
Так а как... О, на це.
Oi! Toiges! Radayam Radid Quad!
Ой. Хотел свет выключить. А, что я тут ищу? Это
This
тело?
altar is incredibly morbid. I wonder what sort of spirit could be venerated in this way.
This sort of offering and its seals resembles nothing that we call upon in our rituals. I have never seen anything like it.
Выходит, он плохой человек, и я могу его ограбить.
This painting is frightening, evoking war, a massacre, a bloodbath under the likeness of a grimacing face.
The Sengeden Anadas are known for being terrifying on the battlefield. Perhaps they wear masks such as this one.
I will admit that it is rather ghastly, but I'm almost certain that the warriors of this island wear these things in battle.
I have never seen anything like this before. This is very violent and bloody. Daedra's clan has always been a bit different.
We should go tell Sister Ephesia about it. She will have some advice for us.
Так можешь шаману сказать, пусть как бы внутрики свои решают сами. Хотя, что я ему скажу? Я вломился в дом, и там алтарь с черепом. Да, странно.
Did you learn anything?
No, nothing more. Were you able to get inside the nervous man's hut?
I was able to sneak into the hut of our mystery man.
And what did you discover?
Some troubling things. A ritual mask, a rather morbid altar, and a fresco depicting a massacre.
By the Enlightened. To think these unholy things were so near. Finally, the proof we need that there's a blood-worshipping cult here. They cannot perform their heinous pagan rituals in the village, and I'm certain that it's where our nervous friend sneaks off to. I fail to find where he goes, but you have already proven more competent than I.
I shall try. Hopefully he will not lead us into a trap.
Thank you for your help. And good luck.
We should wait until nightfall and follow him.
You Renaigse know how to make great houses and giant boats, but you are too crazy to hear the voice of nature.
Угу.
Perhaps we could hide and wait here. Then we will be able to see where this sleepless boy goes during nightfall.
Wake up, Greenblood. He's here.
Так он бежит, что ли? Я буквально вижу, как что-то он мимо зверей как-то прошел. Надо их по-тихому как-то. Бля. Я думал, пока никто стрелять не будет, как бы нас и не засекут. Все, хана мне. Выпил зельица, ага.
Where could our man have gone?
He must have gone through this door, made out of roots. What's happening? You are so pale. Did the lightning-struck tree speak to you?
In a way. I saw many images. They were so real. As if I was the tree itself.
Do tell. This vision is surely the key to the portal.
I was this tree. And my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste
Почему
of
я все это
cinder in my
Курту
mouth.
рассказываю?
In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the
Он же
rain
даже
began
ничего не
to fall on my
спрашивал.
roots, and at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again. A shoot appeared on my darkened roots. Then the vision dissipated. I have never experienced anything like it before.
Ладно, давайте уже взрывать дерево. Но его не взорвать.
This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. The drawing on this stone resembles a symbol that must The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. This drawing looks like an infant. On this stone, the sun is visible. This stone has an image of the moon. This stone is blackened. Here, this looks like a snowflake. The drawing on this stone This stone bears the image of a storm. Or perhaps the wind.
Так, а я могу их как-то использовать?
This stone bears the image of a storm. Or perhaps the wind. The drawing on this stone
Да, молния тоже была.
Here, this looks like a snowflake.
Снега не
This stone is
помню.
blackened, eaten away.
Смерть
I
была.
must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
The story of the tree is key. Try to remember.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder. This stone bears the image of a storm. The drawing on this stone represents lightning. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. The drawing on this stone makes me think of... This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent life? This stone is blackened, eaten of... This stone is adorned with the etching of a...
You did it right. By awakening these stones in the right order, you go up.
Quiet!
Close duis, atuda yam canadedole, tadulan vorandi, alauneles agen ole vei. Closi garamam italami olflinau ich egrem. Closi gedem tayentis olarabeni a ol slai. Vanqua sakengedem fradem adigalem. Linquid winterbus o galansani. Tugombenis gremos nigawi. Rencasie crimaderem denegau edent. Clos duis aruject nes diri.
Lois des Raman ades Gideon, Arenta. Esparnu Fradi, Damagengadan, Yadiga Ladandian. Esparnu Fradi, Dawid Gaishidon. Agesparnu Fradi, Dawid Gremos Anagui.
What a strange ritual. I have never seen anything like it.
the rituals of my village are not quite as scary. In any case, Teleme's story suddenly sounds way more plausible. The Donegat who performed the ritual was the villagers. We should go talk to Dedra.
You Renaigse know how, but you are...
What do you seek?
We found your sanctuary and assisted in one of your blood rituals. Was the apparition we witnessed the demon the priests were talking about?
What is clear is these priests know nothing, and you know nothing.
I am not from Teleme. I cast no judgment upon your beliefs. But if you want us to help you, you need to help us understand.
I doubt that you would be able to understand, but very well. I'll attempt to help you make sense of what you witnessed. The ritual you saw is a ceremony to summon forth the strength of our warriors. Our people have always lived in harmony with nature. Our very existence revolves around her. She talks to us and takes on many faces. What you have witnessed is just one of many. Confronting the threat that the Renoixi make up, we called them for their blessing, and they appeared to us.
Can we contact them? I mean, is communication possible?
What you witnessed was not a discussion. But if you visit a sanctuary, you may see one of the faces, and then you will be able to talk. Pass the mountains and head to the swamps. There, if you perform the ritual, you will see them come. Though what you will hear may not be to your liking.
Непонятно, что из этого бомба. Ладно, вперед на болото. Блин, сколько тут свиней-то этих. Стоп, это те священники, которые свалили, что ли? То есть вождь просто сказал: валите на болото, чтобы там духов с духами разобраться. И священники подохли от этих свинокабанов. Так, мне лечение нужно срочно, я застрял. Переработать. Что значит переработать? А, понял. Блин, ну, в общем-то, есть такое улучшение. Как бы мне его снять? Переработать лучше. Да, бухой отец орет там какую-то хуйню.
What a strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day. We...
You? You are on Olmenawi and at the same time, Renaigse. So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island?
We are here because Teleme has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon, an evil creature. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chief Deirdre in an attempt
Она
to
буквально в
discover the
каждом
truth,
разговоре
and the
повторяет
clues have
один и
led
тот
us
же
to find our
диалог.
answers in
Просто
this
каждый
century.
раз он становится длиннее, потому что он добавляет некоторые факты.
Demon? Curious. A man from your island came already a long time ago. Full of questions he was as well. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes. And on their chests, a golden lion.
A lion?
That smells like the bridge. I wonder what they were looking for here.
They set up a camp near here and then they disappeared all of a sudden.
Do you know where, precisely?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember all that well. My memory has been leaving me of late. But it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain. Ah! You are bringing back the memories. They were asking nearly the same questions you ask.
A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect. A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
О, чувствую, сейчас бегать придется туда-сюда от этих от фрески к фреске.
There are hardly any bits of equipment left on these bodies. Are they the ones the old man told us about?
Probably. You can still discern the crest of the Alliance on this stub. Let's search the area. There might still be something interesting.
Угу. Нашли зелье из ягод белладонны, которое, судя по всему, отравило всех этих людей. Это даже не все, мне еще больше надо обыскивать. Они что, много лагерей разбили, что ли?
The image is fading. I can't see much of anything.
Ах, похоже, эти рисунки связаны с обрядом. Придется смотреть.
A fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes. A red serpent.
What do you want, strange stranger?
We found the camp you spoke of. Well, all that remains of it.
I told you. You were not the first Renaigse went by here.
Many died. What happened to them?
I warned them, I remember. They did not listen very well. Too bad. Their weapons were strange and powerful, but not enough so. The marsh is more powerful still.
That doesn't seem to bother you all that much.
Tiafradi gives, Tiafradi takes back. But you're still here. What do you want again?
I found this note. It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete. Do you know anything else about it?
A ritual? Yes, there is a ritual for the impatient. For me, it serves no purpose. I am here. I wait.
But for me, it would be useful. Can you help me?
There must have her reasons. The folly of youth. Do you see those drums over there? They awaken the earth, as long as you play them correctly.
Awaken the earth.
Oh, and that's not all. Once the earth is awakened, the stone will appear that must be quenched.
Quench a stone.
But you're still here. What do you want again?
How do you play the drums?
Oh, that's easy. The music is the first language of Tiafaradi. It resonates with the earth. You need only respect the natural order for the earth to hear you. A predator, a prey, the cycle.
That's not really all that clear.
Come now, come now. You must first make the snake.
Я уверен, там еще и жаба есть.
Unless it is first to be the
А чё это у него с волосами?
Time devours all memories. I do remember one thing though.
I'm listening.
Each drum must only be played one time. And only once. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Quench a stone. What does that mean?
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered by its force. But sometimes, water is not enough.
This note I found explains a recipe. A potion thought to contain the essence of this place. Is that what must be poured over the stone?
Oh, yes. No doubt. No doubt. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Nothing. I shall leave you alone.
Вот и жаба, я так и думал.
Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar. It looks like an altar. What is this?
Так, что там по ловушечкам? Ух ты, ёпта. Ядовитый подходит. Сейчас блевать будешь, что ли? Огненная пока лучше всех работает.
Killed. You killed her. Monsters.
Так а что ты не вмешался, смотрел?
You knew her, old man, before she became a Nadaig.
May the earth swallow you whole. You and those from their dark oil. They must all be destroyed. But En Olmil Frictimen will stop them. He will chase you all away. Murderers! His hunt has begun!
Calm down. We didn't have a choice. We were only defending ourselves.
Siora, what is he talking about? Why is he so furious, and who is Enon Milfrictiman?
I believe he is furious because he knew the Nadaig before she bonded. He mourns her in this way. It was a Donegad who received very much power, and who traded herself completely.
Are you saying that that creature was once a woman?
Yes, like you and me. Anyone who draws upon the power of the earth becomes one of their faces in exchange. As for your other question, Enon Milfrictiman means one of 1,000 faces.
One of 1,000 faces? If it is a creature, I would prefer to avoid crossing paths.
Enon Milfrictiman. I doubt that you can understand.
Enough to think that this being wants to harm us. Perhaps it is the source of the Malachor.
And why is that? Why would the source of your sickness come from here?
I don't know, Siora. But didn't this man just say that this being would hunt us down? We need to learn more.
Я бы в таком случае старика застрелил. Он ушел с насестом.
You survived. Which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us no longer. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
You have set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces. A spirit of the Isle. I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know. But you survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak.
The ritual. This is how you prepare the blood sap.
What are you talking about, Siora?
No one knows the recipe. But it is the very barm that allows her warriors to enter into a trance, and to rise again when they have fallen.
It is true. You do not know the ingredients, but you know now how the blessing works. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses, and that you keep to yourself all that you have seen. You are a brave Onol Manawi, and I would like to request your help.
You request my help after sending me on a suicide mission?
You helped us to find the camp of the Soul Lasser, and you have proven your valor fighting the Nadaig. So yes, I am asking for your help in saving the people who are suffering in this camp.
What do you intend to do, exactly?
Attack and destroy this camp, and those who live in it, to set my people free.
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. I need more warriors. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt, but I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people, and you are friends with her twin sister. I would like you to go and convince her to help me.
I suppose I could try, at least.
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight alongside us to set these prisoners free. Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed to assemble.
Я что-то не понимаю, мы сейчас с дикарями пойдем конкистадоров бить, что ли? А, так это дополнительная задача. Тоже мне. Сами разбирайтесь со своими проблемами.
If she finds out afterwards that we went to fight them without even informing her first, she might take offense.
Понял. Поговорим со всеми, блядь. Обязательно. Но сначала к кузнецу.
Closer, good people. The cure and wine from the continent.
Oh, it's
What
you,
armor that fits you like a glove?
Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the forge. What can I do?
Так, мне надо самое убойное.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Ну, у нее скорострельность выше, это главное. Так, а кто еще пушками пользуется? Пират, походу.
Oh, it's a great pleasure.
Ого. Этот особенный какой-то, но сила воли нужна. Ладно, что продаешь? Да, что интересно.
Happy to see you, my dear.
You really don't look well. Have you not yet seen a doctor?
No, it's nothing. You know that I've always had a weak stomach. My nausea will leave me eventually. You wanted to tell me something?
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry.
Так нет, сказали, что ее увезли куда-то.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately.
Да ладно, погибла, значит,
But
получается.
our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I am certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Siora told me of a legend that spoke of them. About a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nords?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Good day, my lady. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagase.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nords, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other
Это реально один и тот же диалог. Хватит его прогонять.
I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Я рад, что для актеров была работа, там они разговаривали, приятная речь, хорошая дикция, поставленный голос. Это все очень приятно. Но сценарист просто один и тот же диалог 2 раза написал. Ну и не в первый раз он это делает, иногда он по 3 раза повторяет, по 4. Разве это нормально? Как бы краткость и сестра таланта, так сказать. Что это значит, мне надо отсюда идти в горы или что? Просто так гора была на севере, а мы на востоке. Пещера будет такая длинная или... Или как? Или как?
Lady Morange said the ruins would be around here. She must have been talking about Deidre.
Move away!
Look, up there. This is Deidre, the ruins Lady Morange told us about. But I do not know how to get there. The path collapsed.
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
Честно говоря, мне не кажется это таким неприступным местом, особенно для технологий того времени. Они ведь все-таки города построили.
Good grief. These are some unusual customers.
Here's the entrance to the mine. It may be worth talking to the villagers.
Район пусков расспросить шахтеров. Не сказать, чтобы я это хотел делать. Может, я просто зайду туда.
Your Excellency.
Hello, Your Excellency.
Это шахтеры?
Good day, Your Excellency.
Они что-то копают, для меня это шахтеры. Да нет, надо все равно разговаривать. Видимо, я просто так не зайду.
Good day. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do. The iron ore, it doesn't come out of the ground by itself. Do you need anything else?
Tell me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old. But those tunnels are full of riches. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. What more could we ask for? Seeing as how there aren't that many of us, if we were pressed to mine all the tunnels, we'd be too few. But the time will come, when folks hear about what we're pulling from these rocks. We won't be alone for much longer.
Все, просто заходим. Эта информация вообще ничего не дала. Конечно, заранее не знать, насколько будет полезен разговор, но все-таки... Если я не хотел, то, наверное, можно было мне и так дать пройти.
Hello, you lost?
No. Why do you ask?
It's just that we rarely get visitors. Well then, what can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the ruins that we can see up there?
Not a great deal. To my knowledge, no one's ever been able to reach them. There were some officials from the city that came, but when they saw they couldn't easily climb up to the plateau, they just left. There must have been a path that caved in. Unless some sort of tunnel in the mine takes you there. Anything else?
What can you tell me about the mine?
It's ancient work. The natives must have dug it out a long time ago and then abandoned it. Even if it is strange work for islanders, it looks more like something we would do on a continent. We're trying to restore it. The rock is extremely rich in iron ore, but the tunnels are very old. You need to go slowly. None of us are in a humour to be buried alive. We did explore a few of them, and we're exploiting the closest. But others, nah, they're still inaccessible. Anything else?
Я почти уверен, что он сказал, что нехорошо рисковать людьми, их и так мало. Поэтому идем медленно. Короче, все, двинули. Бля, и тут они. Может, у меня бомбы закончились. Если так, то мне бы, наверное, и написали, типа, бомб нет. Иди сделай. Ну ладно. Да что такое? Вот что меня удивляет, что вроде как тут все тихо, да, нет никаких солдат, никаких воинов, которые бы защитили местных работяг. Но стоит спуститься мне в шахту, так сразу, блядь, налетают. Ведь когда о шахте ты спрашиваешь, никто не предупреждает, что тут эти твари есть.
Hello, you lost?
No.
It's just so we read.
I'll leave you to it then.
Until we meet.
Я ждал, что когда мы осмотрим все штреки, этот мужик сможет рассказать про, как, не знаю, использование взрывчатки там, например, чтобы мы пару проходов открыли. Так, ну там... Что это? Ничего, там сейчас просто враги вылезут. Хотя... Ящик. Даже никто не напал. Да, давайте откроем.
The door is blocked. The mechanism that controls it is complex, and as would be expected, it is missing a part.
Видимо, не взорвать.
The door is blocked and...
Ну, похож на квест из Готики, где надо было найти детальку от пресса. Что? Мне уже нехорошо от этой игры. От того, насколько она затянута. Я уверен, ее поначалу покороче сделали.
Is there any way you know of to make the lock mechanism blocking off the old tunnels work again?
How do you think I would know? If all the pieces are still in it, I would say yes. If not, it'll need repairing. Perhaps some of the parts need replacing. I believe I remember we found an old sketch of this mechanism in the mine. Serendipitous. Let me see. This is the one. Take it. If a piece is missing or broken, you should be able to replace it easily using this sketch.
Thank you very much. This certainly looks very useful.
And if you don't know how to craft whatever you're missing, you can always go and see the merchant. The pieces seem to be rather standard. Perhaps he'll have what you seek. Anything else?
И как-то вот они говорят какими-то общими фразами, там, детали какая-то, да. Почему не сказать шестерня, там, не знаю, ремень какой-нибудь на коленвале, я не знаю, вот что-нибудь такое. Почему он так ненатурально звучит? Так, а что мне конкретно-то надо? Шестерня, ну тут сломанная шестерня необходима. Ладно, пойду к торговцу. Блин, у меня же нет шестерни, да? Я же не мог ее заранее сделать. Нету. Вот удивительно, что-то есть ненатуральное просто вот в подаче. Ну, некоторые, да, некоторые подают теперь уже плохо актера, я беру как бы слова назад. Ну, и вот остаются проблемы с текстом. То есть, ну, кто так разговаривает? Может, так и принято, как в какие-то бородатые времена были. Но я не верю, я не знаю. Если почитать какие-нибудь древние произведения, типа Дона Кихота, Ломанчатского, то он же там не ведет себя так, да, там. Ну, то есть он-то, может, и ведет, но он подражает всяким выдуманным персонажам, он же как бы гика-задрот, престарелый, сумасшедший совершенно. Но остальные-то там все как надо ведут, разговаривают порядочно. А тут что-то есть, чему я просто не верю. Вот я о Готике вспомнил, ведь в оригинале в Готике тоже та же проблема, что там озвучили какие-то безработные за очень дешево, так сказать. А тут вот что-то просто халтура какая-то, что ли, и там, и здесь. Блять, чел медведа свины опять. Ну все, я так понял, вся остальная шахта это логово этих тварей. Вот, казалось бы, шахта, да? В ней, наверное, должны быть какие-то ископаемые, чтобы игрок мог пройти как-то вот по основному сюжету, напихать в карманы руды и потом из нее что-то такое сделать полезное. Я ведь ни хера не вижу. Ничего подобного здесь. Только медведы. При том, что если я иду не по сюжету и забредаю в пещеру, то там я могу найти руду. Что такое? Почему так? Могу предположить, что шахта просто обеднела. Но это уже не вяжется со словами того шахтера. Почему обеднела эта часть? Но если она обеднела, то копали как бы... Ну, блядь, копали тогда со стороны замка. Но как тогда в замок попадали? Через шахту, что ли, блядь? Понятное дело, что нет. Значит, была дорога. Или дорогу сделали. Почему сейчас нельзя дорогу сделать? Что это за тайна такая великая? Надеюсь, надеюсь, ответы на эти вопросы ждут где-то в руинах.
Finally, here we are. These are the ruins that Lady Lorene spoke to us about.
And she was right. These do not resemble native constructions at all.
Explore the area. Something may give away the identity of the architects.
А медведи как сюда залазят? Чем они питаются? Птичками этими, что ли? Я не могу пройти здесь. Почему?
Green blood, my friend. Do you need some?
I must leave.
О, да мы же встречали его. Так, давайте ядовитую ловушку. Ну-ка. Да блин. Ручное оружие, ловкость 2. Может, пора ловкость поднять.
This journal confirms what we suspected. A continental nation had once attempted to colonize the island with the help of the Nords, and they were repulsed. From what I was able to decipher, few of them actually managed to escape. The major part of the journal has faded, and I'm not able to make out the name of the author. Let's continue our search. We must discover which nation was here.
Зачем ей? Я забыл зачем. Мне вот все равно, чья колония была первой. Все равно этих людей тут больше нет. А есть дикари. Какое тут еще исследование нужно, не понимаю. Так, ладно, пауза. Ну чё, продолжаем. Вообще, тут как бы ничего не сказать. Она просто останется незапоминающейся игрой. От вангую. То есть она уже осталась. Я вообще нигде не слышал, что кто-то там восторгался прям вот этим вот творением, там, чтобы хвалили ее. Но и ругать-то ее тоже не за что. Как бы минимум достигнут, на 3 сделан. А кроме этого ничего не скажешь. Поброди по руинам, по которым не ясно, где можно ходить, где нельзя. Постреляй в барсука-медведей. Или вот в этих вот штук. Ну, разве я не все обыскал? Разве я не везде прошел? А.
This seal. I know the insignia, even if it has become more detailed in recent decades. It's hard to believe my eyes.
What you're seeing doesn't seem to please you.
This is the ancient coat of arms of Serene. It's a congregation seal. I think the information is pointing to something. No possible doubt remains. All the clues point in the same direction. The people from the sea who built these ruins and confronted the natives. They were us.
It's difficult to admit. And to think that I turn to you to help us against the Bridge Alliance. I do not judge you guilty of the crimes of your ancestors. But this story is known.
I know this will not help our relations with your people. That is certain.
Goes to show that times change. To think that you were once conquerors. You're gonna have to pay me more for protection. If it comes out, there will be those who see red.
This must be the reason they kept us in the dark. Constantine is going to be furious when he learns this.
Ох, я так надеюсь, что можно быстро из лагеря отправиться. Да ведь есть карта, правильно? Так, это не карта. Это не карта. Переместиться. Да, да, можно переместиться.
Cousin! You have returned.
You don't look well.
Nothing. Nothing terribly bad in any case.
It seems to me that this illness has been lingering too long.
No one is poisoning me, fair cousin. We are far from court and their customs. Now then.
Да он, небось, в краба-ктулху превращается, которого мы в руинах победили.
We had a talk with Lady Mirage,
Вот ему и нехорошо.
and we explored the ruins that she suggested we visit. All our findings point to one conclusion. Those ruins were originally built by the congregation of merchants.
The congregation? Us? But Father never once even hinted. Once again, he must have deemed me unworthy to know the secret. How he must despise me.
Constantine.
We need to learn more. I want to understand. I need to know everything my father has kept from me. This question also concerns you. You look too much like a native for that to be a coincidence. Since we cannot bombard my father with questions, others here must give us the answers we require. The congregation, even in the past, could not have made it to this island without help. We are pitiful sailors.
You're thinking of us. But I assure you that I know nothing of this story.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but your admiral stationed at the captainry surely is. Go and find her, cousin. Try to learn the final chapter of this story.
Very well.
Anything else?
I'm going to leave now.
Look out for yourself.
Так, бля. Он все никак не закончится. Все ж узнали-то, а чё еще? Предки приплыли, дикари их попустили. Этого мало, что ли? Паркур.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've explored many ruins on this island. Ruins that, after careful scrutiny, were built by the congregation. In one of them, we found a journal that made reference to your guild. This document, as are the buildings, date much further back than the arrival of the Bridge Alliance a decade ago. These discoveries raise a good many questions. Questions that my cousin would like you to answer.
I understand. All the same, we are in a difficult situation. We are bound by the Pact. I could eventually overlook these engagements if you would perform a service. Commander Fernando, who holds the port of San Mateus, has problems with certain members of Teleme. The bishop that accompanies you on occasion could without a doubt tell you more.
I won't hesitate to speak to him about it.
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider the validity of the Pact. I will answer your questions. Anything else?
I need to be going.
В какой-нибудь РПГ из нее, наверное, можно было бы выудить информацию, подкупить там, например. Так, а епископ это вот этот дед, да? Где он тут вообще? Зараза.
My dear child, what can I do for you?
I had a meeting with Admiral Cabral concerning what we found in those ruins. She said she was bound by a pact that kept her from answering questions on the subject.
The Nauts are nothing more than mercenaries of the oceans. I suppose that
Хороший
she
кадр.
wants something in exchange.
Effectively. She told me that her men posted at San Mateus met with some problems, and she advised me to speak to you. Does that make sense?
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking about.
Как будто кто-то подслушивает.
A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed it for yourself at San Mateus. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Teleme and refuse to express their faith openly. It is possible they have decided to target the Nauts. We will need to speak with those on Teleme lands. And of course, seek out the Bishop Domitius.
I will see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
Наверное, придется взять его с собой, что ли.
Hello, milady. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet, your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
Крутые бакенбарды.
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Teleme. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared. And I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men. I implore you. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I need.
It would appear that the Ordo Luminous has been up to mischief again. Their foolish zealousness has been causing us a lot of problems. If we let them, they burn the entire world and leave it to the enlightened to sort out the good from the bad.
We should talk to some other sailors at the port. If some of their comrades have also disappeared, they may be able to give us some information. Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can
I must leave you.
Naturally.
What do you want from me, my daughter?
Lady de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
Ah. The congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do for you?
I believe you have a few problems with the Nauts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my daughter. And of course the pagan Nauts would be among them.
Ну и бросить вас на острове.
And have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Naut suffering from the Blood Plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in their stockhouses in the port.
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Anything else?
А чё он предлагает-то, я не пойму. Как-то обратить их хочет или убить, или что? Ну, то есть глобально. Сейчас-то я понимаю, ему идолы нужны, но вот потом что? Может, дед правильно говорит, просто на костер всех хочет. Его прикалывает такое.
Good day. I am looking for several sailors, some Nauts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere, and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Nauts are up to.
And what do these Mage Inquisitors look like?
They wear a very peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the port, especially considering what we've learned from Domitius. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the Nauts' secrets.
Понятно. Но мы попробуем, да?
Good day. I'm looking for two men, Nauts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor, a nice fellow. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... you can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that's where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
Ну, я рад, что мы реально не обыскиваем порт. Ну, ради главного инквизитора.
We're approaching the tavern. If you hope to hear some secrets, maybe we should be a little more discreet. You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seem to be spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 Naughts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen something.
You are mistaken, my daughter. You've been misinformed.
You do know that lying is forbidden in the sacred texts. Lies from someone as pious as yourself.
Petrus. All politics. Why am I not surprised to see you playing the lawyer to infidels?
Remember your manners, Aloysius, and tell us politely what this is about. The Mother Cardinal will be most saddened to hear that you have shown aggression to an emissary, and you know she'll listen to me.
I do not appreciate this attempt at intimidation. But very well. Since you insist, these Naughts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
These Inquisitors really do not realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
Так а чё, нельзя что ли, чтобы этот Алексиус, или как там его, просто приказал выпустить этих чуваков? Зачем нам самим действовать? Эх. Ну, в принципе, можно и этому все нажаловаться.
Good day, Desade. How can I help you?
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Naughts.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he gazes.
That bishop is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor, because you never fall prey to it.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the natives?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a lunatic. More questions?
Well...
Thanks. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Naughts' secrets. But the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new. If we can stay discreet.
Ё-моё, а где вход-то? А я не могу влезть, да? Хорошо. Бля, я потерял, что ли, рубаху морского волка, Должно быть, случайно продал торговцу. На его одежде я никаких отличительных знаков тоже не вижу. Санманфел, Хикмет, Ньюсирин. Так. Хорошо, хорошо. Ладно, одежду я потерял. Фракция. Нет, не потерял, походу. Опа. Свои. Вот эта подсказка была очень своевременной. Я бы сам не разобрался.
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way, we'll know exactly what the Nauts are hiding from us.
Нельзя с той стороны выйти прямо перед этим адмиралом, генералом.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice. You won't be
О.
Halt! You have no authority to go any further.
And if I gave you this so that you might go and have a little fun?
In that case, I could certainly look the other way for a while. But be discreet.
Locked.
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us. They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well. Not at all. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification, before they can execute their plan. And we should probably find out more about this secret first. If we don't discover anything reprehensible, we'll have an easier time convincing the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
Блин, еще здесь надо копаться. Или я что-то не понимаю. Нет, просто выходы другие. Ого, пропал кто-то.
Here comes our pay, boys!
Босиков каких-то ограбили.
Good day, Desade.
Thanks.
Я упустил, где говорили, что это за склад. Ну, что это секретный склад, это, конечно, понятно. Но как-то мало конкретики.
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars. Nothing magic or impure therein. They are nothing but measuring instruments. And that, it looks like a thermometer. And this other machine, does it really predict the weather? These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side. These instruments are incredible, and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here, nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I have definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets get the better of him. Now our priority is to discover what this great purification is.
Зачем? Может, сразу обвинить как бы и все. Впрочем, у нас доказательств нет. Надо было переодеться, наверное, в инквизиторов.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
Допустим, я бы играл через силу, да, и не переодевался ни в кого. Ни в Нафта, ни в преподобную мать. Тогда мне просто надо было бы зарубить всех этих слуг топором, а потом принести доказательства, что ли. Меня бы, наверное, все равно в чем-то обвинили. В чем-то неподобающем. Например, в убийстве.
Yes.
Это я так. Вряд ли тут это предусмотрено.
I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his order's accusations concerning the Nords. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof, other than the Nords' tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile peace of the island. The Ordo Luminis captured several Nords, locked them in jails rented to them by the Coin Guard. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. They obtained nothing. If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted the evil. I would have never allowed such a plan.
These Nords are now united with their captain, and I am certain they would be most eager to bear testimony. Following up on the accusations of Bishop Domitius, I wanted to verify for myself what this was all about. I went to take a look at their storerooms and saw what they contained. There were neither idols, nor objects of any ritual, nor even anything magical, and absolutely nothing that could be attributed to the origin of the Malachor. I found nothing but measuring instruments and diverse navigational machines. I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack, a great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Nort building and imprison every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Nords are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Nords? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Nords. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Ну, пожалуй, дальнейшая часть будет без комментариев. Что-то там пьянь уже совсем разошелся.
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateus. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminis. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature, and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Fredee was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander? But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go see him.
I understand you may be sad because you were lied to. But do not be sad about who you are. We are a proud people. And I am glad to know that you are one of us.
You'll find all you need. Come closer, good people. The cure is
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see. I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me! Constantine, stay with me! Constantine! There is a chance he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No. No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I am dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so... Cousin, I don't want...
Constantine, I am here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that cannot be dealt with later.
But please, please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story. Believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother was captured from here during one of them. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not...
your fair cousin. No. All the lies that we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told I am the spitting image of my dead father, lost during an expedition. I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my fair cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day. Kurt, what is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell me!
Silence! We have little time, and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No, we must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where your conspirators are?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off their heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now. We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirange.
We must hurry, before the guard can act.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Lord Minister, the Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its governors.
The guard is everywhere. They could succeed.
We will do everything in our power to thwart them. Come now. We'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
Let's see what you're capable of.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Lord de Castellon, the Coin Guard tried to assassinate my cousin, and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation. It was only a question of time before they succumbed.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
about to get dicey.
See if you know how to use your weapon.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone who is dear to me. And the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself. You were dear to me as well.
You will be safe here.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done for me.
You are safe here.